All right, well, questions we get asked about Casco Viejo. What's your first memory of Casco Viejo?
It's all family based because, as you know, my dad grew up here. So all the buildings have some sort of relationship with, this is where they lived, this is where they worked. It's all like, you know, your uncle so-and-so lived here, and eventually I worked for the National Ballet, so it was coming here at the National Theater. So I think those are my earliest memories.
But do you remember like your first like impression of Casco Viejo?
In general, it's all from the point of view of a baby coming here. So it was all like family. And it's not an impression, it was a feeling.
I remember my first impression of Casco Viejo was a tree growing horizontally out of the side of Arco Chato or
It's the only thing holding Arco Chato.
I had never seen anything like that. I was like, how is that tree growing out of a rock and why is it growing sideways?
That's like Panama. You stop moving and you get like something growing from you.
It was quite impressive, that tree. I know why they have to take them out, but it's kind of amazing how, they just, I don't know. I'd be sad when they, perfect all those ruins and then, no trees can grow. I get why they have to do it, but it's kind of cool. I'll miss it.
But isn't that something like you come from the States, and I know when I travel abroad, I realize the tropicality of Panama, the imperfections, because I'm used to seeing like the tree growing out of something and like, but is that something really different when you come to Panama? Did you notice here that it's just like...
I remember like my first trip to Panama and coming through the city on the way out to Conservatorio, wherever I was going surfing, and I remember seeing trees growing out of the sewer in El Cangrejo, and I was just like, it's the most amazing thing ever. I was like, wow, this is just like, this is, the tropic. This is cool. I don't know. I fell in love with that.
The tree agreed. The tree was like, this is the most amazing nutrient I've ever had.
And I totally get that, you got to clean that stuff up and it blows up the infrastructure and, I understand why they cut it back, but I just kind of I like a little bit of that wildness. Like I would.